The world scared.
Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Linneka in the house first. What's up, Andre? We got the same name. Chase, Moonlight, John in the house, Lobo, Annie, Yaya. What is that? Yote. Look, man. What's up with these names? I'm tired of trying to sound these motherfuckers out now. Come up in here with a regular name. You feel me? But look, yo, how y'all doing today? Wait, where everybody watching from? Where everybody watching from? Y'all know we got to do roll call. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, y'all already started. North Carolina in the house. We got Cali in the house. Oh, yeah. Got to drink my kombucha. Already know what time it is. What up, what up, what up? Dallas in the house. North Dakota. Oh, they put laugh out loud. Yeah, I see why you put laugh out loud. You said North Dakota. Shit. You there by choice? Like you moved there on purpose? God. Texas in the house. Pennsylvania, Louisiana, Ohio, Las Vegas, Texas. Oh, man. Delaware, Houston, Louisiana. Oh, y'all in here deep. Detroit, New Orleans, Tennessee, Michigan. I never heard of that part of Michigan. I couldn't even say that shit. New York, Missouri, Philly, DC. Okay, we got everybody in the house. Queens, New York up in the house. DC, St. Louis. All right, yo, we got a good one for y'all tonight, man. We got a real good one. Hopefully y'all good and settled down right now. You know, put those nines in the chat if y'all ready for this thing. Put them nines in the chat. Let's see what y'all hitting on. Lebanon, Kansas. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna get crazy. So y'all brace yourself, man. I'm looking for a copyright in this video though. So when I lower the video in one part, y'all know. You feel me? All right, let's get into this. Let's get into it. I can't wait no more. Hey, my little lady's supposed to call me too. So if I have to pause and like answer the phone, I'm just gonna see, like, you know, we're gonna try to time this out appropriately, because if she want to talk, which they got her saying that hi and bye now, so we'll see. But if she talk, then I'm gonna get off of here for her. Gotta let y'all know that in advance.
That's a damn cloud.
Short ass clip, right? Crazy.
Do y'all see this shit? Like, I didn't want to be that guy, you feel me? Because yeah, I go down rabbit holes, but I'm not really that conspiracy theorist kind of guy. But my whole life, I have been watching Incredible Hulks be made. And if you grew up in the hood, you have seen more Incredible Hulks made than pictures of lemonade. And I know deep down in the depths of my motherfucking soul that before them palm-colored people started playing with that machine underground in Switzerland, Hypnotic had a Y after the H. Am I tripping? Somebody please tell me if I'm tripping, but I just know for a fact that Hypnotic was spelled with a Y after the H. I think I may have just found
it was though. It was.
You know, Tupac was a very good friend of my kids. And it was one of my children that he was very fond of, who was very fond of him. I didn't actually like Tupac very much in the beginning, even though I know his mom and know his dad, everything. But he was a good guy. And he did, you know, like I said, very close to my kids. The day before he was killed, he called and wanted to set up a meeting with me when he got back to New York the next week. He called from Vegas. The meeting was about him. He was telling me that him and Biggie was really not fighting each other. That this was the magazines, this was the news people, this was their enemy that has created this whole thing. And the main reason that it was being pushed so hard is because Tupac, he said him and Biggie had got together and they'd come up with a way to take over distribution of rap music. And I told him then, I says, you know, that can get you killed. You're dealing with this mafia and the mafia, both. And he said, we know, we understand, but I told him, you and Biggie can't pull this off by yourself. And he said, no, we're meeting with other rappers, and we have a lot of other rappers on board. And he said, so Professor Small, when I get back in New York next week, I'm gonna be at the fight tomorrow night. Get back in New York next week, I'm coming up to the house, we're gonna talk. And I said, cool. And I handed the phone back to my daughter. And we would hear the next day that he was shot to death, after that fight. But he was very clear. And it didn't end with Tupac. Right after Tupac got shot, you remember there was 2 rappers that got killed in Jersey. Also, they were part of the group with him and Biggie. Then of course, Biggie would be killed later. But this all had to do with distribution.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Like, you gotta think. Look at the bigger picture, y'all. Look at the big picture, y'all. Look at the big picture. If you in a rap game, most of these people, especially if you sign with a big record company, bro, when people went and reading their contracts and stuff, and they got all these insurance policies out on y'all asses and shit, like, bro, if you're not making them money, they're gonna knock you off. Or if you're getting too big and you're somebody that's so influential that you can control the masses, and if you can get in touch with that distribution shit, that's you tapping into, like, bro, it's gonna. Hey Zay, you know what I'm talking about? You know goddamn well what I'm talking about. It's crazy out here. That's what you think. Dolph was getting too big too. He was too smart. It was man, they had to get rid of him. They got to do that to all the greats. I'm telling you. We got to protect these people. Real talk.
Okay, you guys.
Like Jay-Z said. Hey, like Jay-Z said, you still a nigga though. At the end of the day.
Because it is so crazy. Like, I might even have to do a part 2 because there's not going to be enough time. But everybody's been saying for a while now, oh my God, they're trying to silence Wendy Williams. What's going on? They took away her money. They shut down the show. All her social media platforms have been shut down. And they're wondering what's going on. Well, you know that a certain someone is supposed to be giving out names, and we all know that anyone that knows Wendy Williams, she's famous for airing out people's dirty laundry.
She will. She air your ass out.
She's got information, you guys, that she's too dangerous to have the ability and the platform that she normally has. You guys, we need to let everybody know what's going on because this is crazy. Like and let me know if you guys want me to do a part 2 with some more details.
What happened to the Empire of Tartaria? There are some people who believe that our civilization was built on the remnants of an ancient civilization that predated ours by thousands of years and was far more advanced. But our current civilization wiped it off the map and erased all history of it. That lost civilization is the Empire of Tartaria. Now, I don't know because I wasn't there, but what if this was true? What could have caused a civilization so advanced to collapse and disappear overnight? A civilization that had mastered air travel, communication, and even had unlocked the secret to clean, renewable, free energy. Proponents of the theory that Tartaria existed have an explanation. Tartaria was a civilization far more advanced than ours. They were benevolent to each other. They didn't have to pay for clean water and clean energy. They lived in peace for a long time.
So they might have off Wendy?
That was...
You said they might have off Wendy? Look, I'm reading the comments and shit. Like, we already seen this one with the, the city that goes up and down to renewable energy and stuff. But look, you said they might have off Wendy. You don't know? Look, man, you don't really at this day. Technology is crazy. Holographics. They've been doing that for a while. A lot of people that y'all been seeing on TV without y'all even knowing, they've been showing y'all this shit right in front of your face that some of these people are really holograms. They've mastered that. Tupac was just an experiment at first, and they've been doing it with other people. And I just got to get hip, man. Get hip. It's a lot of craziness going on. A lot of stuff that a lot of people that don't watch these type of videos will never understand that. They want to live in fear and not knowing this information because it makes them feel uncomfortable. But look, man, you gotta how you can weaponize your brain is to learn this information. So therefore you can always be on your P's and Q's or as best as possible.
at odds with capitalism and industrialism and the rise of fossil fuels. So, capitalists from the West decided that they would destroy this empire, Tartaria, because it threatened their business model to harness dirty energy and sell it to the world and build a brand new civilization around that. So, they did it. These early pioneers of the technology that we all enjoy today supposedly were the ones that used that technology to destroy Tartaria completely, and governments from around the world erased them from the history books so that none of us would remember that we're actually living in a post-apocalyptic world right now. At least that's the story that people who believe in this theory will tell you. Interesting? Shit. Yes. True. How would anybody know? If you want to get more content like this, swipe right and click the thing for more uncensored, unscripted content from amazing creators from all over the world.
Hey, we wouldn't even listen to the bro the whole time. Look, I'm reading y'all comments, man. Y'all talking about Wendy Williams' legs and shit, man. Look, y'all want to roast her? Goddamn, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Look, she did make a living out of talking shit. So, you know, she did. Look, she might about to spill some information on some other extraterrestrial races because she looks like a liger. Like, y'all know those beings like the they got heads of lions and shit. That might be her people though. Look at her. Like, for real. She don't look normal. Like a person should look. It's not proportioned, right? Skin looking weird and shit, you know? Like, she got some things going on.
Did you know that there's about 1,400 newspapers, 1,100 magazines, 9?
Look, y'all know them. Look, I'm gonna say it. Y'all know them titties ain't go with that body and them legs. Like she about to tip over. All right, I'm stop.
1,000 radio stations, 1,500 different shows, 2,400 different publishers, and they're all owned by the same 6 companies: GE, News Corp, Disney, Viacom, and CBS. So the theory is that all 6 companies, they control basically every internet consumption that we have. They control all the news, they control all the shows that we're fed, so they pick and choose what we're being fed, and they change how we perceive things because they influence everything.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know.
Yeah.
How would they know?
Yeah, I see it. It's right there. You can't deny it.
Now, I don't know exactly what China is doing here, but it does look awfully close
to
the energetically autonomous tactical robot, aka the Eaterbot. As the robot could forage for biomass to fuel itself, what was canceled in 2022, as rumors speculated it could or would ingest humans. But it looks like China is right back on top of it. And maybe this bot has a different function, but just like when Boston Dynamics demoed their robot dogs dancing, China went straight into using them to enforce lockdown restrictions. And now they seem to be raising an army of these guys.
For what though?
Which I wonder, are these robot dogs going to ever replace their stormtroopers in the streets? Especially.
You know what? It might be certain laws on them on these robots and shit too, because you got to think, you know, our soldiers and stuff. We got certain laws and regulations that they cannot open fire on like their own people. So you got to think for these robots. It might. I got to look that up. It might be a way that they might be able to, you know, do the thing on us, man. If they're not, I don't know if they're bounded by laws and shit. You know, we see. Native, I appreciate you.
All right, guys, you got to listen to this. This is really crazy.
Maybe it's time
eating
for
niggas and shit.
Investigative units into child trafficking to investigate ball.com too. Oh, and Alibaba?
Listen to this.
Adrenochrome. Pages full of adrenochrome. Remember the highly adrenalized blood of children caused by severe trauma?
On sale.
You know, I always had a feeling they sold this somewhere, but I never knew where.
Wine that gives you eternal life?
Isn't that fucking crazy, huh?
On sale. Y'all see it? Yeah.
Just wait. There's more.
Y'all see what it say though?
Please
Hold
watch
on.
the previous.
Y'all see what it says? An immortality serum obtained from adrenal glands of living children after they have been terrorized to get the highest levels of adrenaline. It has LSD-like qualities and is used in satanic rituals by monarchies, politicians, congressmen, celebrities, CEOs, and the elite. All right. Right here. They doing it right in front of us. They don't give a fuck. That's gangster, though. At least we know now.
Just wait. There's more.
Please watch the previous series, Fall of the Cabal, if you haven't just yet. Adrenochrome is connected to Pizzagate, child trafficking, sacrificial abuse, and now Alibaba, and thus Bill Gates.
That dude name attached to everything, ain't it?
Maybe you don't know.
You will be surprised to know that this is a robot. It
Oh!
was created by Hong Kong researchers. This robot can go into small, difficult places to grab objects or do other tasks. Another special thing about this robot is that it can merge into one if it is accidentally broken in half or into many parts. And in the future, this robot will be used to pick up objects that we accidentally
I've seen this
swallow,
on here before,
but
yeah.
letting this robot get into our
that.
stomachs sounds a bit scary.
Look at that. That's that. Hey, that's what y'all got in that shot that y'all took. That zombie
Did you know the
19.
United States has their very own dark matter detector? You've been focused on CERN while LZ has been running since Christmas of last year. The $60 million project is underground electrons when dark matter is found. This whole time, they have been hoping that a dark matter particle would fly through space and eventually bounce off one of their Zion atoms. Well, 5 hours ago, the world's most sensitive dark matter detector delivered significant results. The same time, there was a green storm in South Dakota. The sky was literally green. Tornado sightings, or whatever that is, I mean, that's not natural. They can say whatever they want. It's not a coincidence.
Nah, that's naturally they ass. This shit changing.
Alright, check this shit out and stick with me a minute because you're gonna want to hear this. If you watch Netflix at all, you know exactly who this is. This is 11 and she plays in the hit series Stranger Things. But did you know that Stranger Things is actually based on the real life MK Ultra? Where the CIA took involuntary patients and tested mind control. Does this guy right here look familiar to you? Well, that's the real Dr. Brenner who was the scientist on MK Ultra. And he looks almost identical to the Dr. Brenner in Stranger Things. This is Alice Johnson. She was one of the test subjects at MK Ultra and she's suspected to be Eleven's mom in the series. Stranger Things is also based off the experiments of Montauk. This is Montauk right here. This is where things start to get really weird, so stick with me. This is Al Bielek, and he's apparently a survivor of Montauk. In 1983, told the world that Montauk had opened a portal. Al also said that whenever they opened the portal, a huge beast came through, and that they would take their patients, strap them into a chair, and make them lift objects. Only a few documents were released from MK Ultra, so there's only so little that we know. So is there more to the story that they're not telling us? And can Stranger Things be warning us in some way? It's definitely interesting to think about it, so let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, click that free Discord link in the bio.
Hey, facts though. Look, they show y'all this stuff in the public domain because they have to. They really have to. Just like in the next, like, shit, pretty soon, maybe the next couple months. Can't put a time frame on it. Or in the next couple years, that they're going to have to come out and tell y'all that other life forms do exist. It's simple, y'all. It's simple. And when they doing these experiments and they're punching holes, punching portals, what you think they're doing at CERN? If you move these particles fast enough, what they found out that they disappear. When they disappear, the particles turn. They basically go into a different realm, punching a hole into, like, out of nothing, basically. You feel me? So they can punch portals, y'all. Just look up the science behind it. It's real. You can make these particles. What you think they're doing in there? When particles move fast enough, they're going to be able to punch portals. And stuff is on the other side naturally. Yeah. Just for the people that don't know.
It's incredibly stupid to do this.
This is a story on why I don't think flat earthers are stupid. I once did. I once thought they were absolutely crazy, like, these people still exist? How can anyone think the earth is flat? I'm not a scientist. I know nothing about what our earth looks like, but I will tell you this. I'm a professional effects and video editor. And one day, about in 2014, I was putting together a video for a client, and they wanted some shots of the earth from space. So I said, okay, that should be easy. Let me go look this up. I thought surely there would be some stock footage from a satellite, you know, recording video of our earth. Why not? I could not find any. Everything that I found was CGI and fake. I'm like, why is this all fake? Official NASA website releasing footage that's CGI. I spent the next 3 days digging at all this archives and ISS footage, surprisingly find out that they use green screen and everything's fake. I don't know what the earth looks like, but I guarantee you NASA is lying to us.
Yeah, they've been lying to us.
I have something really epic to show everybody, and I hope
NASA shouldn't stand for NASA, you know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't say NASA, it should say nah, son. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga gonna lie to you right off back.
here for it, because just look. Both spellings. Both of them. Both spellings of Berenstein Bears. Berenstein? Berenstain. The fuck is going on in the universe? I feel like there are two of our universes
Shakira,
just duking it out. And I am almost positive at this point that they're both vying for worst timeline. What is going on? What the fuck is happening in this fucking world? Oh my god.
They think we're stupid, that's what.
Can somebody tell me why is CERN lying about live streaming footage that we need to see?
Uh-oh.
Look at it. Look at it. It's zooming in. Just wait for it.
I mean, we shouldn't be
All right, I'm
surprised.
sure everybody knows what this is, where the oceans meet, salt water
Can you
and
see this white line? Because there's like a line.
Regular
This guy, you can see it. It's coming through. Hang on, I gotta go this way.
and watch this. This is a recording
You
from
see
a
it?
lady,
Look at
I
that.
think 2 days ago.
Okay, I'll go the other way. Okay, wait a minute. See this? Okay, and there's like the sun looks like it's going down. That's. I don't know what direction that is at the moment. Let's worry with this. Okay, look.
Y'all thinking what I'm thinking?
What the? Is that the two world?
Waters above, waters below. Firmament?
I don't know.
This is a guy that was telling me about Epstein's island fucking decade ago, at least. He was telling me about it. I was like, what? You're telling me there's a place where they bring elites to compromise them with underage girls and they film them? Really? Like, what? Cut the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
He's like, no, President Clinton's been there. Everyone's been there. I'm like, what? It sounds like nonsense. And not only is it true, but people keep getting fucking murdered for it. Did you see that latest Clinton advisor that got murdered about it?
Yep.
Yeah. Hung with an extension cord, shot himself in the chest 30 miles from his house, and they're calling it a suicide.
You don't shoot yourself in the chest, bro. You don't shoot yourself in the chest. We already know what that is, y'all.
12 hours ago, I found out that the CIA had released a report that back in the 90s in Siberia, a UFO came down to a military base. So, of course, they blew it up. 3 beings crawled out of the wreckage. They said they were gray. They formed into a giant white orb, shot that light at the guards, and 26 guards turned into solid limestone instantly. They shot a light from their bodies and turn these people into stone statues. So, first thing in my head, Medusa, right? Probably a real story now based on an alien, not a human. Second thing that pops into my head is in China, they found all those guards, right? Buried underground, the statue guards. And it's a lot of them. Like, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. What if they were an army that fucked with the wrong aliens? Like, and those are actual people.
That ain't the way to go right there. You ain't just gonna turn me into stone like that, nigga.
Were once up. Close Encounter of the Fifth Kind is when.
Oh, yeah, that's the song right there. Woo! I had to look. We gotta, yeah, that one gone. Nope, still playing. You see the lights? They talk. Yes, it's a drone right there and everything. Yeah, I have to just skip that one, y'all. I'm sorry.
Check out this new concept. This concept of conceiving kids. Now the mother will no longer have to carry the kid for 9 months. Now it can be raised in a bag. How convenient.
Look at that.
Mothers will no longer have to sacrifice their time and, most importantly, their bodies. Does this sound like something you would be interested in?
Absolutely not.
I would love to tell you this is a new concept.
I know I ain't the one carrying it, but
if you know
damn.
anything about human cloning, you would know they've been doing this for quite a long time. Only now is it finding its way to consumers. What's your thoughts on this? Please leave it in the comments. Unanswered Universe.
Hey, you see her face though, bro? That's the face of like pure just fucking evil, y'all. You know, they sit down there and they think about the most fucking crazy shit to do with our money. Taxpayers' money pay for most of this shit. And they sit around and they do this with the money. Meanwhile, you got people that's living on the street. You got people that's about to live on the street. You got kids that can't eat a meal every day. But they in these labs figuring out how to grow motherfuckers in sacks. Do you know that it's a lot more to human life than it's a lot more that goes into carrying a child? That's a bonding situation for the mother and the child. You understand? Y'all get where I'm coming from? You being carried in that sack. Like, that's a bonding experience. That's a part of coming into this world. Now they're trying to make everything unnatural, just like the foods that most people eat. I don't believe in this. Yeah, turn that down a little bit. I don't like his music anyway. I didn't see it though. Yeah, that'd be wild.
All right, we're likely going to see a food shortage pretty soon here in the near future, but this is not to scare you. This is to inform you. If you watch a full video on your For You page, let it be this one, because this is going to be a lot of shit that you're going to be like, what the fuck? All right, so let's start off by saying that in the Netherlands right now, the government is forcefully taking people's farms. Forcefully. Because they want to reduce carbon emissions, or nitrogen emissions, is what they say. The farmers are reacting.
They don't give a damn about that.
Them to. They're protesting. And the government is literally shooting at them. Peaceful. Like, that dude was just trying to get out of the way and he's getting shots fired at him. Now, they say it's for carbon emissions, but if you look at the United Nations recent posts, there's just, I'll read this. Hunger has great positive value to many people. Indeed, it is a fundamental to the working of the world's economy. Are the most productive people, especially where there is a need for manual labor. They then proceed to say, no wonder people at the high end are not rushing to solve the hunger problem. For many of us, hunger is not a problem, but hunger is an asset. What? They're also trying to convince people to eat bugs. This is probably why you've seen so much vegan propaganda. I myself even went fucking vegan after watching a Netflix documentary, which Netflix is also posting movies, documentaries based on their political bias. They're very liberal. I'm not political. I could give a fuck.
Crickets. Oh, nothing. Oh, awesome. Like nothing you've ever tasted. Like hairy nut. Sorry.
There was also this video going around of thousands of dead calves that died from overheating in Kansas. Yeah, not one survived. All of them died. I'm just gonna like kind of censor this. So I have a friend in the Netherlands who says that this is all true. So like I said, this is not to scare you guys. This is just to like bring a little bit of awareness to what could possibly be going on, to maybe prepare a little bit, stock up on an extra piece of food every time you go out. That's what I'm gonna be doing. And drop a like if you think I should do a part 2 on this.
Look, to prepare yourself, man, y'all, hey, look, y'all better start intermittent fasting. You know, because everything that's not natural to this earth has to go. You see it happening. All these unnatural, I'm going to keep saying this every video, all these unnatural food places, they process this food and stuff that's bad for us, is getting burnt down. Pay attention. It's getting burnt down. Everything unnatural to this planet has to go. Take it how you want to take it. That's the truth. That's what's happening. Real shit. Like, but the government.
If you're African American or black, you're a fiction.
So let's get to the footage. Hope you guys enjoy it.
And here to present the
Oh yeah, this dude's lit.
of tonight's bold journey is John Stevenson. Deep in the jungles of French Guiana, Mr. Herman Jessen, the Amazon trader, makes his way up the Moroni River, aided by friendly natives, the primitive Indians along its banks, for their spears, baskets, and primitive artifacts, and often has to eat only what nature provides.
This little boy is one of the sons of the Bushmen, and I gave him a piece.
Y'all see what he looked like?
That's what he did with it. He couldn't figure it out. To pole our way into this. In another part of the village, we see one of the girls fixing the hair of.
Look, I'm gonna stop that shit right there. Y'all see how they want to lie to you and shit? You see how they want to lie? Those are clearly people that. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Let me know live if I'm tripping. Put the 9s in there if y'all agree with me. This is black people, man. So-called black people. We're not black. If you understand the way that the light works, we're actually the lightest people. That's why we're light beings. Like a plant only reflects green. It reflects green, bro. Like I ain't gonna break it all the way down to y'all. Y'all get it, bro. Like whatever you show up as is what your body is not. Okay, I see all the 9s coming through. I don't want to just, because there's too many people over here that already teach about this type of stuff, and I don't want to be that. I just want to, you know, breeze over some shit so y'all can do your investigation. Y'all can figure out the rest for yourself. I'm not the one that's gonna spoon feed everybody, you know. But these are clearly black people, and y'all see it right here. I just want to pause right here because they want to keep lying. This is the reason why you don't get reparations, people. That's because the land belongs to us. Not enough money in the world to ever replenish what we've lost. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Lady chief of the village. This is another little baby of Tutu. And the girl is winnowing rice into this native Boni Bushman village. And the paddle I'm trading here with these Bushmen. One of the native girls brought us some fruits, and we are trading it for this empty oil can.
What?
Shoving off on our way now to the next Boni village of Assisi. And you see the way these boys are built with their shoulders and muscles, that they really are good for this type of work.
They're very stocky people, Mr. Jessen.
Oh yes, they're very healthy, and they're really children of nature. The language is taki-taki. It's a language of about 300 words. I learned to respect these people. I never lost anything. On the whole trip, everything was kept in order. And as I came to these villages, they all brought me gifts and eggs and rice, and I was really treated royally going up there. The town of Assisi, the second Boni village, here's a bakery. You see, these people are very primitive, but still in all, they have high moral quality. They don't know hate, they don't know jealousy and envy. These people were very much interested in trading with me, and of course, dancing and making friends came first. It's kind of a combination of cha-cha-cha and merengue.
They can only lie to you for so long.
Now, the little ones get into the act, and this one to the right is the son of the chief. We leave this little town of Assisi, and we are hitting some very fierce rapids now. The Guayana Indians are the Indians who live further up the river, and they have long hair, men and women alike, and we are trying to see whether we can get permission to get up further into that country and have them guide us. I love to do as they do, and I think the best way to go into these native places is to dress just the way they do.
If you call me a Freemason one more time, bro, I'm gonna kick you out of here. Stop saying shit that I've never said, okay? That'd be my last warning to you. I usually don't block people and stuff. Just stop saying stupid stuff. I hate when people try to tell me that I'm something that I'm not. All right?
At home when you approach them in that respect. We are now starting to trade with the natives. Our boat was 50 foot long and 4 feet wide, and there were 4 of us going on this long trip up the Moroni River.
Message. Facts, man. Look. A lot of people, look, man, a lot of our people go along their days, man, just believing that, believing all the bullshit, man. And that's frustrating sometimes, but I think in this type of setting, it's easier for people from everywhere to digest this information and decipher what's right or wrong. We know what's right and wrong, bro. We know what it is. See, our people didn't know jealousy. And what do you see currently to today in today's society? You see jealousy everywhere. That's because they gave you this false illusion of things that don't even matter, like all these cars, jewelry, all this other shit that don't matter and you want to fight over. These people, we had everything. Even back in the Kemet times, we had everything. It didn't fight. Our people were so nice, and that's why we got taken advantage over like that. We didn't, we got our own issues too as well, but we didn't know jealousy, anything like that at those times.
Check this shit out.
But I think that's weak too at the same time.
And y'all still gonna eat that bullshit? Come on, man.
I think that's definitely weak.
NASA was the first organization that has ever claimed the Earth was round. Like the Mayans, the Aztecs, people who were way smarter than us, way more advanced than us, the people who built the pyramids, the people who created the Mayan calendar, all these people believed the Earth was flat. And then NASA came about and said, nope, the Earth's round. And everybody just fell in suit. And now you got NASA and SpaceX. Brainwashed. If you were taught from an early age that the Earth is flat, and I try to tell you the Earth was round, you'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just what you were taught from an early age. They never gave you any proof that the Earth was round. Nothing. They just said, hey, this is what it is, and that's what you led your life to believe.
If you enjoyed that clip, give us a follow, like, and share.
All right, for real, check it out.
Yes, Cat, I appreciate the 10 bones.
Because it's telling a vision. On this television are channels where they channel the vision. And within these channels are programs where they program us with the vision. And within these programs are the cast. They cast the vision onto us. So we watch a television that channels a cast that programs us with visions. Funny how the news is called broadcast. There has to be pros and cons to all of this. Check this out. Gress. Pretty much to take a step. That's where we would get the word progress, because it means to take a step forward, to move forward. So if pro is progress, then con is congress, right? Isn't that funny? Congress? Con. Pretty much making someone believe something deceptively. Contract. So remember that the next time you sign a contract. You know what they say, real lies, real lies, real lies.
Okay, but did you guys know that the amount of pollen that's in the air right now is actually not a natural occurrence? Because y'all know palm-colored people touch everything up, right? The reason that everybody and their mamas is getting jumped by pollen and allergies recently is because we have more trees producing pollen now than we ever had in the past. It is called botanical sexism. We all know that America doesn't want to plant trees that produce fruit because that would be feeding people without them paying for it. What kind of trees bear fruit? Female trees. So they literally do not plant any female trees and they only plant male trees. What do male trees produce? Nothing but pollen. So if you think that there's been an unnatural rise in pollen and allergies, you are correct.
Hey, hey, what she say? Message. You know what I'm saying? She said message. Look, we got time to do another one. We got time to do another one. So y'all just hang in there. Oh, hold on. I want to do a poll right now. All right. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna figure out how to do this. Hold on. So, people, how many of y'all? I'm gonna do it right here. I'm gonna do a poll. Don't y'all leave, cause we're gonna do another video. All right, so the poll is in there. What she say? Nina Gio, I appreciate you. Yes, Cat, I appreciate you. Definitely. Naturals, I appreciate you. Much love, brother. Appreciate it. Much love to you. Y'all go ahead and vote on that thing. Oh, damn. Damn. We at 83%, man. Y'all saying it's flat? Oh, man. That's 200 and oh man, we gotta get everybody in here to take part in this poll, man. We should have like what, like 2,400 people voting right now. Oh, that's crazy. So y'all think it's flat, or you think it's round? Y'all can't actually see the y'all can't see. I don't know why this is so funny. Somebody said flat. Oh, that shit flat. Or is it round? Oh, that's crazy. I'm about to end this poll in a second. Some of y'all just don't want to be interactive, but it's cool. I get it. Some of y'all just sit back and watch. Hold on. This is my call, y'all. See if she want to talk. Hello. Hey, I like your hair. Okay. Yeah, see that? It's gonna be like this, man. Like, it's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. No man should have to go through this. That's crazy. I'm gonna end the poll though. Yeah, heard that. It's crazy. That's what happens with programming. That's what happens with programming. And we gotta stop doing that, man. It's terrible, man. But you know what though? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I gotta tell you, every time this shit happen, man, like, you just gotta be strong out here, man. I don't know, like, it's just it's internal, man. You gotta stay in there. You gotta trying to give y'all some inspiration for some people that's going through the same similar shit that I'm going through, because I know, you know, ultimately I'm not in this by myself, man. I'm not in this by myself, and I know it's other people that go through worse situations than myself. But what we can do, man, is lead by example, and, you know, just be adults, you know. Just be adults. Be somebody that your kids can look up to. Be somebody that after all the dust and stuff settles, that your kid can look up to you and be like, yo, that's my dad. That motherfucker's awesome. Right now, your kids ain't gonna know. If they're young, they're not gonna know all the stuff that you go through. You said you just got curved, Troy? Yeah. Yeah, it's cool though. It's cool though. She ain't got nothing to do with that though. She ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't her. That ain't her. That's why you can't, once you start to understand why people do the things they do, and you get a deeper understanding, bro, that people are doing stuff intentionally to try to hurt you, and you can't let that bother you. You just gotta keep pressing forward, because I'm gonna be great regardless. That's what OG stand for. I'm only great. I'm only great. And I believe that. I stand on that shit. And there's nothing that they can do to stop me, rock me out of my position, trick me out of my position. I'm good, bro. I'm only great. And that's what the fuck I stand on. And we're gonna do another video, y'all. I appreciate y'all. That's what I tell you, man. People try to ruin your day, man, with bullshit, but you know, keep pressing forward. Izzy Jones beats. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm gonna check out your beats though, too. See if I'm shopping for new beats and shit right now. I make beats too, but I'm shopping for some more. I might drop an album on y'all. Drop some diss tracks on some YouTubers or some shit.
The Centers for Disease Control announced a startling discovery. Long forgotten vials of smallpox, one of the deadliest and most feared diseases in history. It was thought to be wiped out, but there it was in a cardboard box in a storage room just outside Washington, D.C.
We also face a new threat that the next epidemic has a good chance of originating on a computer screen of a terrorist intent on using genetic engineering to create a synthetic version of the smallpox virus.
Vials labeled smallpox found in a lab in Montgomery County.
Sang on my track,
Smallpox is
I
so
bet.
deadly. Only 2 labs in the entire world are allowed to have doses. Those vials were found at a Merck facility in Upper Gwinnett Township, Montgomery County, where vaccine research is conducted.
Say, okay, what if a bioterrorist brought smallpox to 10 airports? You know, how would the world respond to that?
A truck hauling 100 monkeys collided with a dump truck outside Danville, and 3 of the monkeys got out. They arrived in the U.S.
Man, fuck that. They just, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. They just rolling around here with monkeys, bro. Imagine somebody hitting a vehicle full and the monkeys just jump out and they all, bro, that's crazy. And they got diseases and shit, bro. Look, they got smallpox sitting in boxes. Wow. This one you thought you heard of.
Last week from Mauritius, a country in Eastern Africa. They were being from New York City to a CDC-approved quarantine facility. The 3 that escaped posed a health risk to the public, CDC officials told us today. Macaques can pass deadly viruses to humans.
This morning, a Massachusetts man is in isolation after being diagnosed with the first case of monkeypox in the U.S. this year. Dr. Chin Hong says monkeypox can spread through the sharing of any bodily fluid.
It behooves us all to think about a pandemic response.
It could be that individuals are not as immune to monkeypox as they once were as a result of smallpox vaccination. That's why we see the ordering of the vaccine.
You know, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, you know, I'd say is will get attention this time.
There it is. That girly man right there just buying up everything and fucking manipulating, and he looking like, bro, I'm convinced he's an alien, bro. Like, Steve, I appreciate that. Oh, okay, you got some more beat makers in this joint. All right, bet. I'm gonna try to check y'all out.
What I tell you guys on my last video, these are all traitors, all these farmers, every single one of them complying. They're all traitors and it must be stopped. This is a planned famine. Traitors to the people of America.
Shay Powell showing love and support. South Carolina, I appreciate it.
You guys,
my people originally from
I
South
do my
Carolina.
own research, so I want you to look in Canada and just have a gander over here at this Mars base. Just wait. You're about to see something.
Mm-hmm.
Keep watching.
And
Are
blue.
you ready?
About to go inside. Y'all tried this before?
Oh, here we go.
What y'all think they doing there? Just having a little good time in their tents.
Boom. Look at that.
They playing hide the stick.
Trying to.
Mars. I'm telling you, look, hey, we been on that, but
most scariest.
A lot of people think that you're gonna fly to Mars in a ship and shit. Like, that's not how it is, man. They got y'all programmed for the wrong things, bro. Like, you're not flying, you're going through portals.
Things caught on live TV. So this guy and his friend was watching the news when a clip with the Pope popped up on the TV. And they both noticed when a Pope walked away out of nowhere, he just disappeared. Right after this happened, they had all the videos took down. You could barely find it anywhere anymore. These two news reporters was live on a local TV station when a cup on a table just randomly moved. And you could tell immediately they both got uncomfortable, but they had to play it off like they was good. This man's name right here is Teddy Perkins, and his identity is a mystery. So he was supposedly played by Childish Gambino in a movie, but at the Emmy Awards, he showed up and took a picture with Childish Gambino. And it's always been a mystery about if Michael Jackson had really passed or if he faked his death. People was already looking at it kind of funny, but then he said this.
I don't know.
Let's talk about what happens when a hood
I wouldn't want to be neither one of them niggas, so like
star gets his foot through the door of the industry. Some people say he's a legend, some people say he's a con artist. But me, I say he's the biggest finesser, but with the illest intentions. Everybody that he's done business with and everybody he's done met, from where he's from to when he got into the industry, always got the upper hand and always got his money, and always the person that he came in contact with never won. He robbed, stole, and cheated his way to the top. So this series right here is going to be called Surviving Birdman. I don't know if it's a marketing move or just how he moves, but this videos and this series is going to tell you everything that you need to know about this guy. Brian Christopher Williams, aka Birdman.
Who the fuck was that in the dress? Was that him? That wasn't him.
Did you know that the
Birdman wasn't trying to be no bad B? No, he wasn't. That wasn't him. Did I miss something? I was just watching, bro. Like, so anyway, when they started talking about him, I just wanted to skip to the next, man. It look.
security guard that got killed in the Buffalo supermarket shooting was actually working on a water-powered car. Meet Aaron Salter Jr. He was an ex-cop and now a security guard that gave his life trying to protect people during a shooting at a grocery store in Buffalo, New York. But what you may not know is he was working on a water-powered engine for vehicles. And he actually got to work on his truck. I bet you did.
Hold on, what did he say? What's up with this, this man sound like a Mason. Bye. Nigga, I'm blocking you. You ain't got to worry about saying bye.
Didn't know that. This is the video explaining how it works on YouTube. Make sure to check it out after this. And this is where it gets crazy. There's reports of the shooter's parents claiming that the FBI groomed the son to do this. They claim the FBI came and made routine visits to their son leading up until this event. His views on radicalism changed drastically as those meetings progressed. Would the government really orchestrate something like this? If they did, it'd be for one of these two reasons, if not both. With gas prices going up and oil companies at an all-time high, to keep oil and gas companies booming, try to create more racial division. What do you think?
Birdman, Birdman, Birdman. See, the crazy thing about Birdman is other people, they will finesse people that they don't know. Some, people that you just met. But no, he went after the close ones. Family, friends. The most infamous person that we know is Lil Wayne. And that's because they made the most money together and he kept them under his arm like a lucky charm. But Birdman, he was no normal person in the hood. His dad was in the military and his mom knew everybody around town. Him, his mom, and his two other siblings stayed in the house while his dad went overseas and did what he did. That gave Birdman the time to run around, meet other people, and make connections around the neighborhood. That's when he met Eldridge and Slim, which was his older brother and the owner of Cash Money. Him and the people that he met in the neighborhoods over at Uptown Ward, Louisiana, making connections, talking to people, and ended up getting with the wrong crowd, of course, because he's in the hood over in the 90s in New Orleans. So while Baby was making plays and making moves, there was about 9 different wards, which were gangs back in the day. But the thing about Birdman, he learned early. He knew to be cool with everybody else, keep things solid, and have water under the bridge at all times. This was what made Birdman untouchable in New Orleans. Because while everybody else was fighting each other, Birdman was cool with everybody, making plays and, setting up for the bigger goal. While Birdman was making most of the money, Cash Money was rapping. About 30 albums came out in that year, plus 6 came out the next year after that. He knew something had to play, so he invested his money to the rappers, BG, 3 years.
Show business don't know.
Hey, look, man, I don't give a damn about that. Like, it just seemed like he don't like Birdman. It's all good. I'm gonna keep going on that shit. Like, I don't got time for Birdman to be pulling up on me. He probably watching this video. Hey, nigga, you gonna put some respect? I ain't got time to be dealing with that shit, man. Cause I'm a different type of dude, man. A lot of these dudes wanna play that politics. I ain't gonna do it with you.
I have no idea. You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh, I like it.
It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? Like, for years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know? And they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things. And, and look at him trying to come up. It's hilarious. And, and I'm sick of, hold on a second. You know what they're trying to do? Who? This thing is buzzing. Hold on. They're trying to turn us into,
Pay attention to his demeanor change when he answers the phone.
I just got to get this.
And, yeah.
Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some...
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone 6 Plus.
That's a big one, huh?
5.5 heads-up HD display. I think what I was really trying to say was I think people will really enjoy Dumb and Dumber this weekend.
And that is what I thought you were about to say.
They should all go to the theater. They should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it. Because we could use a good laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Part 3.
No, we not going. No, we not. No, we not, nigga. No, we not. I'm on. Look, bro. Look, I'm cool. It ain't that deep, bro. I don't want to hear about another Birdman story, bro. Man, it's a long one too. Pause.
Yo, Elon Musk may actually just be building a hole that this time is too deep to get out of. Elon Musk has been hinting a lot at the truth. And if you guys remember, just a few weeks back, he stated on Twitter, if I die under mysterious circumstances, it's been nice knowing you. And then for him to come back not even a week later and say a claim like this on Twitter, I think Elon trying to let us know something. And if you guys aren't aware of what Elon is talking about in this tweet, let me give y'all a quick overview. So if y'all remember during the end of Trump's presidential campaign, speculations of things like tax fraud, tensions between North Korea, ain't even about him having a failed presidential term as well. All of that information there was used to lie by a Clinton campaign lawyer to the FBI. Just like the information that got out about Trump's campaign chairman, Manafort. So after the world hearing this news about Trump's presidential campaign, he was already scheduled to go to Vietnam to meet North Korea dictator Kim Jong-un. Yes, he was persuaded by this campaign to go, even though we already had rising tensions with North Korea and Russia. Before attending this interview with Kim Jong-un that they set up, Trump administration decided to ask the Kremlin, aka the citadel of Russia, for advice. I reckon he took the advice that they gave and then proceeded to go along and have this meeting with Kim Jong-un. And after this interview with Kim Jong-un, Russia's state TV criticized, laughed, and humiliated Trump, saying that he would equalize his approach to a dictator, that he would even talk to him and deal with him as if he's a regular person. And while they bashed Trump, they also praised Kim Jong-un for getting a negotiation or a talk with the United States president and seen as an equal throughout this negotiation. There is much, much, much more than where that came from. But yes, the Clinton campaign created this whole hoax about Trump and Russia, and Elon seen right through it. So what could be next? A lot of y'all said that he could be part of the 1% or he could just be trolling or playing his part. Well, right here, he definitely doing his best impersonation of someone who wants the best for people on this planet. And if I'm honest, I'm scratching my head too. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Not aliens, melanated gods.
So that you can have a look at that. I'm really pleased about it because normally we perceive aliens to be white. And that's never sat very comfortably with me, frankly, when I know that it's not the case. This particular group are a black group. They're very benign, very friendly. I have encountered them, though I can't say that I'm anything like an expert on them, but I have encountered them. They are not reptilian. The questioner uses the word reptilian. I can understand that because when you look at them, you would see the scales, you would see the whole shape, but the correct term is amphibian. They are a hybridized form of human and amphibian. They are black-skinned. They model themselves a little bit on human culture. That's because they have existed in the oceans of this planet. 5'8" and...
He did say scales, black skin, amphibian-like, huh? Right? Iridescent right there.
You don't want black people to know that they have extraterrestrial ancestry.
Right, Katrina.
Right, and you were being told that black people didn't serve in the space program. Right. There were people from all races. Right. Very interesting.
And that's why another thing that I'm really fascinated by is Obama winning the election simply because there's only one type of human being on Earth that doesn't appear to have been seeded here by extraterrestrial races. In other words, most of the human beings on this planet are not local. There's a single blue-eyed ancestor that all human beings can be traced back to. The white person did not exist on Earth prior to about 10, 11,000 years ago.
6,000.
Because of this exchange with higher species in the time of Atlantis. That's when we started to have the first interbreeding occurring that led to blue-eyed, white-skinned people. The only people that actually seem to have been generated by the Earth's own evolution is black people. Those are the only racial types that we have on Earth that you don't see in people that come from other planets, and that makes them very special.
Hey, look, that's why when they tell you that you a god and you got god DNA, you got 9 series DNA, well, why you think that we are the only people on this planet with 9 series DNA? Let's be serious now, you know. It's just crazy. Yeah, some people in here spamming. So yeah, you're right. You're correct. Some people spamming the same things over and over, but it's all good, whatever. But look, man, it's a lot to go with this shit. And it's good to know that, you know, we come to the place where we can come together, all of us here right now, and we can understand that, you know, we're all different, but at the same time, man, we ain't got to be at war and all this other shit unless we have to. I know my people, we're not going to fight unless we have to, and we have to. So that's what we do. That's what we're doing right now. We're standing up, just like I said, our ancestors, man, they were so nice and this and that, but I'll let y'all know this, man, we're not the same as them. We're not the same as them. We different. We evolved. We're changing, and especially when we get these upgrades, you know, like shit, nigga. I just want to fly. You feel me? That's all I want to say. I just want to fly, y'all. If you get a superpower, you get an upgrade, and you know what abilities would you have based on the talents that you have today? What would be your superpower? Not nothing outrageous, but what would be your superpower? Just something fun to think about. I just, you know, I would fly, have superhuman strength, go visit other galaxies and shit.
You think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
No, Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my God.
They gonna keep saying that. Gonna be a time travel.
In this clip, you'll see Joan Rivers call Barack Obama
teleportation
and say that Michelle Obama is actually a transgender. Conveniently, she died from complications during a surgery not long after. Things that make you go,
Communication with nature.
You gotta ask the president, is anything scary?
You know, well, when Michelle's mad.
Men and women of the finest military in the world. Most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah. Michael and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack, who's deployed today. All of you have performed extremely.
Several people have pointed out a striking resemblance between their children and family friends Martin Nesbitt and Anita Blanchard.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, G. Look, I ain't even gonna flex on you. I ain't even gonna front. But wow, she looked like she had that thing down there though. She had that meat stick. Hey, whoa, hold on. Whoa. Yeah. I don't care regardless. Like that ain't my business, man. If he into that, he into. Look, man. Look. At the end of the day, I don't care about stuff like that. But I mean, that's a little deep though. If they would have like somebody kids live their whole life as a lie, unless they gave them up super early where they could finesse them like this. That's why he passed same-sex marriage. Oh, okay. I mean, they was already married prior to that, though, right? Oh, you say... and an old girl did die right after that, though. Like, after she disclosed that. But there was already other people talking about her... who she was or who she is or whatever, but I ain't the type of person. I don't want to get into that and just be calling somebody what they not, because I feel like that's a little bit, you know, fucked up. Unless she Wendy Williams, then we can do that all day. But Michelle Obama ain't. Michael Michelle ain't never hurt nobody. Yeah, she had that meat stick down there, like, but it could have been something with her clothes or something. I don't want to just put that on anybody. That's probably a messed up feeling. You know, a bunch of people calling you something that you're not. That can get to people, man. That can get to people. I don't want to be a part of that. Yeah, I mean, look, man, y'all definitely got some All right, should we do a poll on that one? Should we do a poll? Y'all want to do a poll? All right, look, hold on. I want to see what y'all really think, though. Real talk. All right. Go ahead. Run that shit up. I really want to see what y'all think. Now, y'all ain't got to tell me. Just put it on here. We're going to see what that vote look like. Oh, man, y'all did. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all dead ass wrong, man. Y'all out here looking at the meat stick, man, and a convinced y'all look. That shit, y'all dead ass wrong. Like, some of y'all saying what it is, y'all don't know how to vote. It's right there, man. Like, it's right there. It's right there. That's crazy. All right, man. I pretty much know what this is gonna be. That's crazy. So y'all think y'all really convinced? Okay. All right, now I'm gonna pay closer attention though. You said it's a boy. Look, I'm gonna get off of here with y'all, man. Yeah, look, y'all too damn lit, man. Hey, look, all right, I don't want to be too messy. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get up off of here before I start doing all that. But look, man, I appreciate y'all tonight, man. I'm gonna try to do another one tomorrow. I gotta get out here and do this road work. You know, I gotta get out here. Trying to bring sexy back this year. You feel me? So get out here and run these 8 miles. I'm about to hit 8 miles. Meditate. You know, stretch, chill. Enjoy the rest of my night. Drink me some more kombucha. I can't do another video. I ain't got another one lined up. I gotta save them so I can keep doing these things. You know, can't do them all at once though. But nah, I really do. I really do. I appreciate y'all. Hey Zay, man, I'm gonna send you something, bro. I want your opinion on some shit. So I'm gonna send it to you right when I get off of here. But yeah. Love y'all. Take care of y'all families. Take care of yourself. You know, y'all know the whole spiel, man. But I appreciate y'all. I'm out.